Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to another episode of My Home, My Cuisine. I am your host, Sami, and we are going to be tasting some of the world's amazing, delicious recipes. And guess what? These are not by 5-star Michelin chefs. Oh no, these are the students of just good old home cooking. And today we're in for a real treat. Let's find out who we've got today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, bro.
Wa alaikum salam.
How you doing? Oh. Yes, Muad, mashallah. Welcome to the kitchen. Mashallah. What are we cooking today, bro?
We are cooking an Egyptian cuisine, a delicacy. It is kushari.
Oh, okay, I like it.
Yes.
So there's a lot of pressure today, yeah? There
Of
might be
course.
those Muslim community watching today,
Muslim
yeah?
community, different methods in making it, and
Alhamdulillah.
most of all, my mother watching.
There you go, mashallah. So, alhamdulillah, it looks very colourful, akhi. Subhanallah.
Yeah.
Can you take us through some of the ingredients today? What are we
so
working with?
there's a lot going on. Yeah. There from sauces to pasta to rice to lentils. There's a lot going on, but I'll start you off with the rice. So we've got plain white basmati rice,
Can't go wrong with the rice.
brown lentils. We have grated garlic, chili, vinegar, lemon.
Yeah, fantastic.
We've got the sauce, the passata sauce that's gonna go with it, with its own combination of lemon and vinegar and cumin. You can hear a lot of cumin throughout this
That's it.
episode.
I like my spices, bro.
Yes.
If you underspice, you're not doing it right.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
subhanallah.
You're underperforming.
And it looks really healthy. It looks like a
Yeah.
healthy dish. Yeah, mashallah.
It is. Yeah.
So what is this usually? Is it eaten as a snack? Is it eaten as a main dish in the day?
So funny enough, it kind of used to be known as the poor man's food in Egypt.
Right. Okay.
Every street corner you go in Egypt, especially in the what we call the Sha'bi areas, which is kind of like the local working class areas.
The best areas, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's very cheap. As you can see, there's no meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And coincidentally, it's completely vegan as well.
Mashallah. There you go, vegans out there. And try this dish.
I don't think they intended that hundreds of years ago, but it happens to be. And it's very healthy and it keeps you going throughout the day. A lot of carbs, pasta and rice,
Yep.
which is not very common.
Can't
But
wait.
the reason why I say it's the poor man's food is because meat obviously is a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
So to fill your stomach up, they double up on the carbs, and through all of the spices that you can see, it produces a fantastic taste.
Okay, bro. So what are we doing first?
Okay, we're gonna cut the onions. Okay.
Love onions.
And in the meantime,
Yep.
could you cut the garlic as well?
Let's do that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab another tray.
I'm gonna need to grate the garlic.
Oh, we're grating it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need a knife.
Yes. Let's do that. All right.
Okay.
There you go, bro.
Awesome.
Oh, so we had this little debate earlier on about white and red onions, yeah? Me, to be honest, I'm a fan of white onions.
Okay.
Just think they pack more flavor, so I was really happy when you when you brought that in.
To be honest, red onions for me, more of a salad thing.
Right,
You know?
yeah.
For me, I think I'm on the white onion
Right.
fan bus like yourself.
Yes.
I just think when you could caramelize it, it becomes quite sweet and brown.
Yeah.
Similar to what we're gonna do here.
Fantastic. So, bro, who taught you how to cook anyway? Was it your
was,
mom or was it self-taught?
No, it was originally my mum. For this dish, I think most other dishes self-taught with a lot of trial and error, more error. But eventually I got there. But for this dish, my mum did actually teach me. So
Okay, fantastic. And have you been to Egypt before, bro? Or?
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, many times.
Yeah, because I love the Egyptian people. Funny, they are vibrant, eccentric people, yeah?
Yeah.
Not to mention Mohammed Salah, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Liverpool
Salah,
fan.
He's a national hero. I'm actually a United fan. By
Are you?
Man
There you go,
United.
bro.
Yeah.
I told you, it's a connection. I'm feeling it.
Oh, you as well, yeah?
Alhamdulillah,
Nice.
All right, I think it's... So we're just grating the garlics into
Yeah.
small pieces like this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, there we go. Just to get
And
it
with
nice
regards
and
to the
fine.
onion, we're not just simply slicing it. We are going to probably a few across,
Yep.
and we're gonna dice it, and then we're gonna cut it across. You want to have it in like cubes, chunks. So, yeah, Muhammad Salah, funny enough, in an interview he did, I think it was with the BBC, when they asked him about what he misses from home.
Yeah.
He said kushari.
Yeah, and I bet everyone started to, search engine now.
Exactly.
That dish. Maybe
Exactly.
became popular, but this
Exactly.
garlic is starting to smell amazing. You're
Yeah.
getting the aromas, and there we go. I just think it is quite wet, but
Yeah, that's good.
So you're getting something of a small paste, I'm guessing, like that, yeah?
Yes,
While you're
exactly.
dicing the onions.
Yes.
Yeah, so is this one of your favorite dishes, bro, yeah?
It is, yeah. Just because it's packed with so much nutrition, protein in the lentils, you've got carbohydrates, especially for those who are training, working out. It's a great source of energy, and the taste is amazing, to be
Fantastic,
honest.
I can't wait, bro. I'm just gonna quickly go wash my hands.
Yeah,
So, I've done that garlic then, bro. That's all finished. Does that look all right?
yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
I should have told you to use this side, so that's my fault. So,
That's all right.
So it has to be a bit more fine, which is basically
Yeah.
like this.
Fine. You should just show that to the camera.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
nice. Yeah.
So as you can see, it has been grated and a little bit of vinegar has been added on it for a bit of
So that's the key.
consistency.
Vinegar.
There's a lot
Okay.
of vinegar in here.
Okay.
So we'll put this
So, bro,
there.
what's this dish? What does it mean to you? Did you grow up on this dish? What are your fondest memories of it?
Fondest
Yeah.
memories coming home from school.
Yeah.
On a cold winter afternoon and having my mum's kushari.
Yeah.
Just the smell of it, the onions, the spices, the sauce, you could smell it outside the house.
Yeah,
That's how
mashallah.
strong it is.
Mom's special cooking, yeah?
Yeah.
And I guess even when you go to the restaurants in Egypt, it's a main dish there. And have you been to Egypt before?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Been loads of time. And the funny thing is that actually the restaurants that serve it don't serve it as good as the kushari actual like carts. There's a cart on the street.
Right, yeah.
Guy shows up in the morning, opens up a little thing, maybe 2x2, maybe even smaller, and produces the best kushari. Yeah.
So what are we doing next, bro?
So we're gonna fry the onions.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
So we need a pan, yeah?
Yep, over there.
Okay, let's do that.
So the oil is ready. You wanna bring the pot over here?
Right, let's do that.
And so we're gonna
Okay, so bro, you've got almost half a cup of oil, yeah?
Yeah, so we could relate it to something like 5, 6, or 7 tablespoons of oil.
Alhamdulillah. So we'll put this on the oven, on
we
the
are,
stove.
we are. So let that fry
Yeah.
up.
So do you want medium or high heat, bro?
Just high, blaze it.
Blaze it. Oh, wrong
That
one.
Yeah.
Subhanallah.
We're gonna fry up the onions, but so by the time that blazes up,
Yeah.
let me talk to you about the ratio.
Okay, what have we got?
So this is where it gets a bit
Mathematical. You gotta be a scientist now, a
Yes.
mathematician, yeah?
So let's say for every cup, whether
Okay.
it's this big or that big, like whatever, for every cup of lentils, brown lentils,
Yeah.
you're gonna use double the amount for rice.
Ah, okay.
Now,
So is this like, how many servings is this roughly about?
this was gonna be for about 4 or 5 people.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Okay, there
So
you go.
maybe a typical Muslim household.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna leave this in water
Yeah.
for about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
If you want to express it, about an hour in warm water.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've done that beforehand, and we're going to leave the rice in water as well. Now, the water for the lentils is 3 times its amount. So
Okay.
if there's a cup of lentils, it's 3 cups of water.
Sounds good. bro.
Okay.
Sounds
So
good.
I think it's time to whack this in there.
Yeah, should we do it?
Yeah.
Let's bring it over.
Yeah. Bring it
Yeah,
over.
bring it over.
Yeah.
So, bro, it was you was telling me a little bit earlier. Is this? There's a debate whether this is an Egyptian dish.
You know what? I wouldn't call it a debate just yet. People have just about found out, but there is a theory.
Go on. What's the theory?
Should we whack it on there?
Yeah.
There is a theory that actually
Go on.
it might origin from Indians.
Indians.
Yeah. About 200 years ago,
Okay.
when the British invaded Egypt, and they brought Indian soldiers with them, so part of the British soldiers, and the Indian soldiers felt very nostalgic because they missed their food from back home.
There you go.
And so
That's
what they
important.
did was they brought something that was similar called kichari.
Kachar, and they've just
And it is
changed it a
similar.
little bit, yeah.
Few different ingredients, but essentially the rice,
Yeah.
the lentils, and the spices. So it kind of makes you think:
Fair
why
enough.
is there such a fancy,
Tell you what,
flavorful dish in Egypt.
I'll tell you what, bro. Yeah, watching at home. Call it Egyptians for today. Egyptian
it's
dish.
definitely Egyptian.
It's an Egyptian dish, guys.
an
Yeah.
Egyptian
All right, there we go. Okay, so what are we doing next, bro? What's the next step?
So while that is frying up,
So we check on the onions now, then, bro.
yeah, we're gonna give it a little stir,
Okay.
and when it's about half the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I burnt my hat.
His brother's in the kitchen, innit? Yeah.
We're gonna, you know what? I'll let you do this.
Go on here,
Put
bro.
A teaspoon of the cumin seeds.
Okay.
So the reason why we're using seeds and not the powder is because whilst
Ooh,
it's
look
cooking,
at that, look
it's
at
gonna
that, yeah.
explode with flavour, unlike the powder, which
You know what? I even put
great.
cumin in my eggs, bro. I'm telling you, that is the key.
Yeah?
Yeah, it brings it to life, mashallah.
Okay,
So yeah, so they're browning right now, yeah? And how long are you gonna cook those for?
So that's gonna go on for another few minutes.
Fantastic.
Okay, in the
Yeah.
meantime,
Okay, what we
we're
doing
gonna
next?
do is the pasta.
Okay, let me
Okay,
get
so there's a lot of
pan.
multitasking going on.
No, it's good.
Uh,
You need a busy kitchen, bro. That's the whole point,
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
Mashallah. So I'll fill this with water.
yes.
Yeah?
So the trick is to put a bit of oil
Mm-hmm.
in while it's getting cooked, and a bit of salt.
Yeah.
So you
So
just bring that
you want
here.
1 glug of oil. So you were telling me as well, like, this isn't usually the sort of
Yes.
shape you go for, isn't
Yes,
it? Yeah.
I'm guilty.
Which I don't mind of, and I
Yeah.
don't know if really people mind. So what
So
kind of
the
pasta
usual
you go
shape
with?
is kind of like the hula hoop shape,
All right. Okay.
but I just find it a bit too thick. So
Right.
I go for this shape, which is a lot.
That's fine.
It's just a lot.
To be honest, bro, I've eaten kushari with the spaghetti type pasta
exactly.
as well. Yeah.
Pasta is pasta.
Right. Okay.
So
We'll put that on the stove
yes,
as well.
we will. And I just need to add a bit of oil onto that. If you just bring that over and the salt. So we're just gonna put.
See, that's the thing. People don't. Me, I put salt in everything. Yeah. And some
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, it's too unhealthy," but you know what?
I mean, you need a bit of sodium in your diet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you need a bit, man.
There we
Let's
go.
go for it.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna cover that and just blaze it. And when it starts to bubble up, we're just gonna lower the heat. There we go.
There you go.
Okay,
And,
so if
lid on.
yep, lid on. Yeah, so while that is getting done,
Okay.
what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you what I've done before. So if you could just bring over the lentils.
So and these are brown lentils, yeah?
Brown lentils, what I have done is I've just basically prepared it beforehand.
Okay.
Like I said, you could do it with warm water if you want to
Okay.
speed up. And I've also prepared the rice. If you could just
Yeah. So there's a lot of components. There's a lot of things going on in this dish, yeah. So
Honestly,
you've got.
there is so
I'm
much-
guessing timing is key.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and that is why I would advise to everyone that
Yeah.
timing is key
Alhamdulillah.
in cooking. But there is going on, but there is a method to this madness, and
Yeah.
you'll taste that.
Bro,
at
I
the
feel
end.
like I have to have 8 legs, 8 arms, 8 legs, moving everything at the same time.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's fun.
yeah.
Okay.
So we got to respect our mothers.
Yeah, of course.
for what they went
Alhamdulillah,
through,
man. Big up
especially
the
big
mothers out there.
households.
Yeah, mashallah. And the fathers as well who are good at kushari as well.
Yeah, the
Let's not
fathers
forget them.
that are breaking stereotypes.
There you
Yeah,
go,
and
there you
cooking
go.
at home.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so we'll put these back.
Okay, so we've got the lentils, we've got the rice.
Yeah.
Okay,
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the onions, and it still needs a bit of time. Okay, so what we're doing here, as you can see, it's gone quite brown.
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
perfect color, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the perfect color because it
Alhamdulillah.
releases that aroma of that caramel aroma
Yeah.
just before it burns. So that's
Alhamdulillah.
although I've switched off the fire now, I'm
It's
just
just cooking in the pan, the
continuing
heat.
to stir. Yeah, and then
Sounds
we're gonna
good.
now move it over.
Bro, I'm gonna put these on, yeah, because
Yeah,
I saw what happened to you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Learn
what I
from my
mean?
mistakes. Okay,
Alhamdulillah.
so we are going to,
Gonna- Have a look at that. That's fantastic. That, yeah, mashallah.
and what we're going to do is, there. Oh, here it is. So we're
you're
just gonna,
scooping them out.
We're just going to simply scoop it out and
So-
throw it onto here.
So, do you want them dry? Is that the point? Yeah, you want to dry them out.
Dry and crispy, and you'll see later on what we are going to do. If you could just help me out and tip that, but you have to.
Oh
hold-
yeah.
You have to get that.
That was a good one, bro. You saved me there.
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah
so
again.
you could just kind of gently tip it so I could just grab it all out.
All right. There you go.
Okay. There we go.
It's the best, you know, cooking with oil. And some people try to do it the healthy way. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. It's the... And you said something about you want to keep the oil.
Yes.
You want to keep this oil.
Yes.
Why?
So-
What's the reason for?
So typically, most Egyptian households, they will cook everything separate.
Yeah.
So as we've just cooked the onions, they'll be cooking the sauce separately, the rice separately, the lentils separately. But this is something my mum. So if you take a look at that, nice and crispy. We're just gonna leave it here.
Well, let me just have a little bismillah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Great.
Alhamdulillah.
So what my mum actually does is that, and this is like a little signature method, is that she puts.
You sure
the
your
lent-
mum's gonna be okay with giving away the secret?
Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. It's so she's gonna. So let me just go behind you. You can shuffle over. So the rice that we've let soak. Remember, sorry, the lentils that we've let soak. With its water, we're gonna pour it on top of the oil.
I see that.
And when it cooks, it's gonna basically suck up all of the flavor. You know, the
shouldn't have
salt and the
given- that
cumin
was-
seeds. Shouldn't have given that away, right?
Shouldn't I give it away? It was mama's trick, that one, mashallah. So
Yeah. So
you're just
give
gonna
that
let it
a
there,
little stir. We're gonna add a bit more cumin seeds.
Oh, cumin. Okay.
Yeah. And what's gonna happen is that we're gonna leave it on a medium temperature for about 10 minutes and let it cook halfway. Yeah. I'll let you.
So we're back on the back on the stove.
Back on the stove, halfway cooking, and then we're gonna drain the water from the rice and then throw it on top.
There we go. Are we blazing it? Because I know you like to blaze.
We are not
your
blazing
cooking,
it.
bro.
No, it's gonna be a medium.
So we're covering that.
For about 10 minutes, we're gonna cook it on a medium temperature.
Right.
The lentils will be about cooked about halfway.
Yeah.
And then we're going to throw the rice on top.
Okay. Do you want to check this?
Yes, great question.
Let's
so
have a look, bro, 'cause
we
that looks
are-
like it's bubbling up.
This should be done. So we'll grab the spoon, give it a little mix. Yeah, it hasn't stuck because we put oil on it, so the oil doesn't just add flavor, but it also helps in the practicality.
And I'm gonna move this out of the way because we've got the garlic next to it.
Yeah,
what
that's
are we doing with the
absolutely fine.
garlic? Does that come in after or?
The garlic will come later in the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, so pasta should be done, but I will need you to check if that's done. Since you're the one that's tasting.
Al dente. We do it with our hands, no way. It is a bit
We'll
hot.
do it with our hands. Yeah. All good.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna cover it. We're gonna cover it, and we are gonna switch it off. There we go.
Okay. So
So while you get the lid and
Oh.
put it there,
Yeah.
the rice is gonna get drained. Where is the? Here we go.
So this was already sitting in warm water.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It could be normal temperature water for about an hour, 2 hours. Or if you're in a rush, you could put it in warm water for about half an hour.
Alhamdulillah,
Of
let's
course,
do it.
not hot water. Okay, so we're gonna go sieve this out
Yeah.
and get ready for the next phase.
Okay, let's do that. Bismillah. Okay, so we've drained the rice. That's ready.
Yep. So the
Yeah.
rice is gonna be ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the rice here, just so we don't forget. We're gonna put these away.
Okay, we don't need that.
Yeah. Thank you. And we are going to sieve out the pasta. Okay?
Right. Okay.
So is it
Let me
alright if I
get the
leave that?
colander. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll do that. And we're about to assemble it soon. Yeah, we're putting all the layers on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're
Yeah, I
gonna
can
do
smell
here.
that, bro.
So what we're going to do here is we're just going to make sure that it is about halfway cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, which it is.
So how
Okay.
long do lentils usually take to cook normally? So is it?
It depends on how long they've been staying in water. But
Okay.
if it's been staying in water for a while,
Yeah.
then it should take about 20-30 minutes.
Sorted. Easy.
So this isn't fully cooked, halfway cooked. And
Yeah.
now we're going to throw this rice on top of it.
Okay, should we
Yeah,
put that in now?
go for it, go for it, yeah.
Let's just add all the rice, and that brings it infuses in the rice, right?
Yep,
It takes all the flavor
Yeah.
of the rice.
And we're just gonna give it a little mix, add a bit more salt. And
Yes.
then
You
we're
see
gonna
that
cover
all
it.
mixing in. This looks fantastic. Should we have a? You can see there, guys. You've got the
Yeah, bring it.
white rice, and we'll mix it in over here. So we're halfway with the kushari, or almost 3/4 way there, yeah?
Yeah. So we've done the pasta, we've done the onion. We're gonna do the sauce on the side. That should take about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And it's all gonna be done just in time.
put that back
all
on.
together.
So this it's low heat.
Here,
the heat on low, or do you need it
we're
higher
just gonna
than
leave it on low. And then we'll take a look at it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. For now, let's get the pasta into a bowl. Okay, so we're gonna put the pasta in here.
So it goes on the bottom. Is that the dish usually?
Pasta's gonna go on the top.
On the top, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And we're gonna put a bit of, just a little pinch of cinnamon, a bit of cumin powder, not the seeds, because we're not cooking it anymore, are we?
Right.
And just for myself.
Just for colour,
a bit of chili and...
Bro, come on, I'm sure the Egyptians can have more spice than that. Throw a bit more in, man.
The spice is gonna be in the sauce, don't worry about that.
No, I'm playing with you.
Okay, and if you could give that a little start, we can then get started with the sauce.
And do you warm the sauce first or just pour it on the top?
Yeah, we're gonna cook the sauce with its own separate ingredients. Like I said, there's a lot going on,
okay,
but there is a method to the madness.
Okay, so is this tomato sauce, passata sauce?
This is just standard passata sauce, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just pour it. There we go, and we're gonna squeeze. So I want the chili, the garlic on it, so you could help me out. I'm gonna put some.
Yeah, do you want the lemon in?
Yeah. So whilst you're doing that, I'm just gonna throw a bit of cinnamon.
Yeah.
And
then you want this chili paste in it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a spoon.
You want the whole thing?
Yeah, use a spoon. You could use half of it.
Okay, there we go.
Again, there's no exact amount of what to use. It comes down to you and your preference.
And
use tiny bit of chili powder.
Remind me of what is this again, bro?
That's vinegar.
Vinegar.
So standard malt vinegar.
Putting a bit in.
Yeah, you can put a bit more. There we go. Okay, and then we're just going to give it a nice little mix.
You can see it's infused. It's got all the herbs inside.
Absolutely.
Let's try one of these, bro.
This is what we call just standard chickpeas from the can.
Normal, yeah.
This is what we call, the Egyptians call it da'a, which comes from...
Is that da'a because bidun qaf?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
we don't use
That's an Egyptian one there, yeah.
So it's a duq. You know when you duq, like when you crush something.
Okay.
So what I have crushed in here is cumin.
Okay, yeah.
With a bit of garlic, a bit of chili. I've squeezed lemon. I've put vinegar.
Yep.
So shall I show it also?
Yeah.
The chili, the
vinegar, garlic. So everything kind of went into there, yeah?
Yeah, chili and vinegar with a bit of lemon, a bit of salt, and just for the consistency, a little bit of water. So we're just simply gonna
pour it on the top.
Pour it on the top. You can leave some for later. Give it a nice little mix. This will go on top, and it's gonna really, really, I mean, you could actually have a little spoon if you want now.
Yeah, try a bit.
Tell me.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna taste even better with the concoction of everything else.
Okay.
Inshallah. Okay. So
what are we doing now? We're gonna plate everything.
Exactly.
Tastes good.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what it looks like. Final product.
Rice and lentils is done. The tomato is getting done. As you can see, the pasta is done. We're gonna put everything on top.
Let's do it, bro. Alhamdulillah, everything's cooked, bro. So we're gonna plate up. I can't wait, mashallah. So you're gonna do the honors, yeah?
Okay.
So how would we start?
So if you tilt this.
Yeah, towards. So we've got the base, yeah.
So we got the base, yeah.
The rice
and
the lentils.
Which is the rice and the lentils.
You know that aroma.
Spices,
fantastic, man.
amazing.
They can't smell this, but tell you what, guys, it smells fantastic, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Really
so
good,
we're gonna put this here as a base.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yes.
Space it out a bit, let the steam come out.
Fantastic, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put the pasta on top.
Okay.
So honestly, like people use loads of different pastas, so I like to use this one.
Yeah.
You could use the kind of hula hoop shape. You could use the traditional shape.
So definitely, you can't eat this if you're on keto. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, absolutely not. Keto guys, don't be on that diet. And if you are, stay away. This is Carl Haven. Okay, so we've got the pasta on top. Now we're gonna put a bit of sauce.
The sauce.
Yeah. So we could use the same one. No problem.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
So
go for it.
A nice little mix. Yeah.
So just remind us so you put herbs and spices in the sauce as well, yeah?
Yeah. So obviously the garlic, cumin, salt, cinnamon, vinegar, lemon. So the sauce is very rich.
I like that. Yeah.
What do you think?
Fantastic.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm telling you, people put this type of sauces on pizzas.
Yeah.
Make
it own.
I can't wait to taste all of it together. Yeah. Okay, so what we got? So next we're going to
what we said is the chickpeas with the sauce, which is what we called it in Egyptian, which is da'a, which is just a combination of crushed garlic,
let's do it.
Salt and cumin.
So does it have to be in this order? or is it generally
Just
when
so
it's
it can be aesthetically pleasing.
yeah, okay,
to the
let's
naked
go.
eye,
We like a bit of aesthetics, brothers and sisters, mashallah.
Okay, so we've got that on top.
Good, good.
Okay, and then,
Ooh, yes.
Of course,
this is
nice.
the gold, bro.
It is
It's that
literally
there,
gold,
bro.
yeah.
Hold on,
So
let's do it.
that is just gonna get sprinkled nice and
Ooh,
crunchy.
look at that.
We're gonna sprinkle that
Look
around.
at that. And that's what I like, bro. You're
I've
not
done a bit of
bothered
a
about
messy
making a
job.
mess. Yeah, go for it, bro.
But you know what? We're at home, we're chilling.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That is nice. That is
There we
fantastic.
go. And honestly, it is a mess.
Nah.
But it's a beautiful
But I
mess.
love messy food. You know this fancy
Exactly.
stuff. I'm not really a fan, but
Yeah.
what else are we doing?
And
Are we-
just to
top
top
it
it
off?
all off, we're just gonna squeeze
bit of lemon. Ooh.
just for added taste.
Look at that. Look at that. MashaAllah. Bro, you know what, man? This is true Egyptian style.
It is.
Yeah, are
It
we ready
is.
to dig in?
Let's go.
All right, bismillah. Let's go then.
Bismillah.
Bismillah. Oh, you can see. You know what? Just a mountain of stuff. I'm going to get a big bit. Bismillah.
Does that take you back to Egypt?
Yeah, Basha. That's beautiful.
Hey, wait,
Oh
I'm-
my God.
Mia, yeah?
Mia, Mia. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this over, yeah?
Yeah, that's
No,
all
I'm
right.
joking. So guys, you know what? Fantastic episode. We've gone to Egypt today and we've had the traditional kushari dish. I'm telling you guys, really, we'll see if you can cook this yourself at home. And as for the next episode, inshallah, stay tuned and we're going to go to somewhere else across the globe. As for now, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.